Welcome back. It's time for our daily holiday this morning, and today is National Candy Cane Day. Most likely you've already had a candy cane or two in the house, so it'll be easy to celebrate this holiday. Just enjoy a candy cane however you like it. Maybe you could use it to stir some hot cocoa or crush one.
Sounds good.
Yeah, and sprinkle it up on some of your holiday leftovers. I know my partner made this awesome hot chocolate cookie with some candy cane sprinkles on top.
That sounds pretty good.
It was top notch, had 2 or 3. So, and as far as the history of the candy cane, no one is quite sure why the candy is associated with Christmas. The connection between the holiday and the traditional colors of red and green is also unclear, but there are a lot of theories. Reporter Heather Brown runs down a few of them.
So where's your red and green today?
This is the time of year where I would wear those two together, and I don't do it any other time of year.
They look nice together too. I don't know.
Do they though? Do
I
they
don't-
look
I don't
nice together?
I'm not the person to ask really on that.
Do we really know the answer to this question?
I would say no.
David Landry teaches religious studies at the University of St. Thomas.
I think we have a lot of different accounts of how it came to be, but like so many traditions, there's no definitive answer.
Tell you a couple of theories.
Okay.
There's a theory about the crown of thorns.
Which was placed on Jesus' head leading up to the crucifixion.
The holly?
The berries, according to this tradition, were white when they were put on Jesus' head, and then they turned red as a consequence of the blood that was spilt.
So red could be the drops of Christ's blood.
Right. Me being an atheist probably doesn't help.
I've heard that story with candy cane.
I didn't even know that. Teaching me something new today.
I'm a minister.
Ah, there you go. What's the theory that you think is most probable?
Well, it's essentially that green and red was a prop in a play.
This one dates back to the 14th century.
One of these plays was the Paradise Play, right, the fall of Adam and Eve. And so for that, the traditional date for that was December 24th.
The apple.
Which is?
Red.
The prop was a tree.
Well, you couldn't use an apple tree because apples weren't in season and the apple trees were bare. So they would use an evergreen tree, like a pine, and then they would decorate it with apples.
Sounds good when you say it out loud.
But we have an apple ornament with my daughter's picture on it.
Merry Christmas.
You too. Merry
to you,
Christmas.
too.
Merry Christmas. Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Go well with our coffee.
Look what showed up, by the way.
Yeah, Santa's
Candy canes.
Santa's little elf brought us some candy
These
canes.
are fancy ones, too, not just the peppermint. We've got chocolate mint flavor here, so
I've never
all
had
sorts of
something
good
like
stuff going
this.
on.
Yeah, I have
we'll
to
try.
Yeah, enjoy it during break. And there's another theory that stems from Saint Nicholas, who became known as Santa Claus. Saint Nick was a bishop, and red was the color of bishops. Green, on the other hand, symbolizes eternal life. So,
Never know. You gotta dive into the history of some of these things to see where things came from. So.
absolutely. And another holiday tradition is in its final week in La Crosse. The 2018 Rotary Lights display in Riverside Park is running through New Year's Eve. So you only have a few days left to do some ice skating beneath the lights, take a carriage ride through the park, or check out live entertainment in the Ice Castle.
Now, if you do go, it's free to get in, but donations for local food pantries are encouraged. The display is turned on each night at 5 o'clock, stays on until about 10 p.m., but it will be on for a few extra hours on New Year's Eve.
All right, some time to enjoy it, and there will be free s'mores for Rotary Lights visitors tonight, starting at 5:30.
That sounds good.
Absolutely, sounds delish.